Good morning, students. You are welcome in class 9 O level. Today is Friday and date is 3rd of July 2020, and it is physics class. We have already started this unit 12. Before this, we have studied about the reflection and reflection by the plane mirror, characteristic of plane mirrors, use of plane mirrors, and some numerical examples also. Today we are going to start another topic, that is refraction of light. All of us, we will learn the definition of refraction. Normally the question is being asked, what is refraction? Refraction is the process of change of speed and direction of light. When light rays enters from one transparent medium into another transparent medium, it means that transparent medium means through which light can pass. You may have learned that in when light strike with some material medium, it reflected back, and in some medium it is being absorbed. But we are studying the refraction, that light when enter from one transparent medium to another transparent medium, it undergoes a two type of change. One is its velocity, speed, and other one is direction. So it is the process, the phenomena that light undergoes from the change of velocity and direction. This phenomena is called the definition of refraction. In this figure, you can see that here AB is the surface that between the air and water. This is the water surface. This one ray that coming from air, passing through the air, and at this point O of AB surface, the water top surface, and it enter into the water. Here you can see that one thing, that light rays come, strike with the surface of the water AB, rather than going straight, it is changing its direction and moving along this direction. So this change of direction. One more thing, that is change of speed. Of course, air is a rare medium or a soft medium, whereas the water is a denser medium. When light rays enter from rare to denser medium or denser to rare medium, of course, the speed of light will also be changed, because soft medium and a little hard medium. When light rays comes from the soft medium, the rarer medium, enter into the denser medium, the light ray bends toward the normal. Its actual path is this one, that it have to go in this direction, but it later changes direction and moves toward the normal. This normal line is imaginary line which is perpendicular to the surface AP. Normal is not any ray. A ray are only two, incident ray and a refracted ray. So when the light enters from rarer medium to denser medium, light rays bends toward the normal, and the vice versa. It means that when light moves from denser medium to rare medium, in this direction, it will change its direction and it will move away from the normal. So refraction, a process undergoes of change two types: the direction of the light and the speed of light. So this is complete concept of definition of refraction. Now we move to the laws like reflection. We studied about the reflection, that there were two laws like refraction. Refraction also have two laws. The first law, there are three things: incident ray and the refracted ray and the normal. Incident ray, refracted ray and the normal. Many times students use the normal ray, the word normal ray. Normal is not a ray, it is only the imaginary line, perpendicular line on the surface AB. So the three things: incident ray, refracted ray and the normal, all these three at the point of incidence lies in the same plane. Same plane means that just our room have six planes, two walls on left and right side, and two walls in front and our rear side, and one is the floor, the ceiling, and the other one is the floor dome. So in this way there are six planes each room has. If light strike with one wall, it will be refracted or reflected from the same wall. So again, incident ray, refracted ray and the normal, all these three at the point of incidence lies in the same plane. This statement is called first law of refraction. The first law and the of refraction and reflection, the statement is the same. Now the second law. Second law means that angle of incident I, this angle of incidence, this angle R, refraction. So angle of incidence is the angle between incident ray and the normal. This angle is called angle of incidence and it is represented by small I. The angle between the normal ray and the refracted ray, this angle is represented by small r and it is called angle of refraction. Now the sine angle I, sine angle R, the ratio between both, the ratio between sine angle I and sine angle R is always constant. For a glass, it is remain constant. For air into water, it is constant. So the ratio between sine angle I and sine angle R, it is equal to a constant, always constant. This second law is also called Snell's law. Snell was a scientist and who worked over the process of refraction. So this is why this law is also called Snell's law. So thank you, boy. Thank you and God bless you. Tomorrow we will go ahead on the same topic. Thank you. God bless you.